What's going on, YouTube? Back in the greenhouse again for another Monday super hot update here. Sorry for all the fan noise, but it's pretty darn hot in here. The top thermometer up there says that it's 90-ish, and the other thermometer says like 85, so it's kind of warm. Got a new addition here next to my broken pump over there, my sack of extra rocks for my aquaponics. I grabbed the fan that was in the grow room, and now it is blowing on the Kratky peppers here. And so we'll just jump right into the Kratky peppers right here as I turn off the fan, and start looking at these guys, because we've got all kind of interesting results here, as you can see. Most of these guys came from the aeroponic type garden, in quotes, where the root zone was getting sprayed and usually the cup was getting sprayed. So my theory is a lot of the roots in the cup were actually water roots and not air roots. But I don't know. We're gonna check that out. But as you can see, some of them are not looking like they're loving life. I took a picture earlier, as you can see, droopy leaves, but I took a picture earlier when it was up here, all perky like, and where the grasshopper did a little damage. So just to give you a little idea, but I think most of that is the heat. The roots, we're doing okay with the roots. They're not bone white like I would like. They're actually kind of off-colored. See more down there. Look at that guy. He's into the water. Oh, cool. It shows up on the video dealy here. But yeah, so they're all touching the water, but they're not really loving life. So what I've been doing, I've got a couple extra double cups here, and I've been just double cupping them for like 10 minutes or something like that. And I don't know, most of the time they respawn. So I think I'm gonna do that less and less as an experiment to see if I can acclimate them, because, oh right, way back there with the peach, if you can see that right under the cup, we've got all kind of bone white roots like shooting right out, like it wants to hit the water. And who was the other guy? Oh, no, this one right there, the St. Thomas Bane. It's also got some really good root growth popping off, like it's trying to reach the water. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear. But one that isn't having any kind of problem, which looks really yellow, is the lemon drop. It came out of the hydro tube. The soil still looks like it's pretty saturated there, but I think it's just sucking up all of the water into the soil. But it's looking not bad anyway, and it continues to grow. It's never drooped, so that guy is acclimating very well. Now all we need to do is make it green. Right here, whoo, look at this guy. Butch T crossed with Douglas. Not looking very happy here, but I just double cupped him last night, maybe it was the night before, but I don't know. I'm trying to acclimate them to this garden. So these are all of, a bunch of these are some of my problem peppers here. Caramel Moruga, as you can see, that's the one that had the grasshopper damage right here, and it's kind of drooping a little bit and kind of leaning. St. Thomas Bane looked beautiful and perky this morning. Now it's kind of, you know, hanging over. So maybe it was just a really hot afternoon. But as you can see on there, if you can see, got all kind of purple and dark pods popping all off on there. Here's one right there. They're just all over the place. Where's the big ones? They're down here somewhere. That's not a big one. But they're on there, I swear, somewhere. There we go. Way in the back there. Up. Okay. White peach. One of my smaller white peaches. It is not looking like it is loving life. Another theory that I'm testing out as well is that these guys are not really loving life, but they are going to come back really, really strong and probably throw out all kind of pods. Well, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Another white peach, look at this one. Ugh, Droop City over here, not loving life. It's big, it's got pods on there, but it is not loving life there. That I double cupped that. I think I double cupped that this morning actually, but its roots, like I showed before, they are nice and big. So, but we've got all this new growth popping right off right there. So, I don't know. Maybe it will go ahead and acclimate itself. Red Ghost right next to it, looking nice and tall. I need to speed this up or I'm going to take forever. My yellow Moruga here, this one has been hit or miss. It's had a couple droopy stages, but not very many. Right behind it, Ahi Fantasy, very yellowish, but still has pods all over it. Look, there's a pod there, another pod over here, and pods forming everywhere all over there. Most of those buds that you can see are actually pods getting ready to actually form out. Here's another one right over here. But it's been not droopy at all. It's just kind of yellow. Red Fatale right here in front, standing up nice and tall. That guy, not really any problems with it. Right next to it, this Ghost, I've been having a few problems with this one. Had to double cup it a couple times. Starting to put off a bud right over here. The guy right behind him is an MA Wartix. That guy, he was very droopy this morning. I double cupped him. Nothing really to report on the buds. Ooh, that guy really looks bad. My chocolate habanero in the back. Look how droopy that guy looks. And they've got great root growth. I'll show that in a second. Here's my pink tiger. Love these leaves. Look at these leaves right up here. Looking very beautiful. Nice little guy, but this one is not flowering at all. The other one has a whole ton of flowers. Wait, I say that. Look at that. There's a flower right there. Alright, I'm wrong. Oh look, there's another flower right over there. Alright, we could play this game all day long, I guess. But, okay, fine. It is flowering. But man, look how bad that guy back there, that chocolate hob, looks. It's so horrible. I feel so bad. But it's just about sunset. So I'm just going to go ahead and do nothing. That is my standard thing to do. And we're going to go ahead and see if it corrects itself overnight. If not, like by, I don't know, midnight or something, I'll go ahead and double cup it and give it some water. Quick look at the root growth here. Very beautiful over here. Oh, that was the pink tiger. Look at that root growth over there. Look at that. Everybody's sticking right into the water except that front guy right there. He's in the water, but very, very small roots. And here's another one. And they, I don't know, they're kind of browned, if you can see that. Most of them. They're not exactly what I was going for, but I will take it. Alright, let's go ahead, we will go ahead and turn this fan back on and turn the main fan off. Oh, some failure. Oh wait, forgot. Over here, I've got 3 new, as you can see, height difference there. There's obviously 3 stacked, but you can see the difference between the bottom one and this one. We've got 17 gallons over here. These guys are 27 gallon. So I'm about to make a few new gardens, and it's going to make a narrow walk path over there, but we'll figure out where we're going to put them sometime. But those will be coming. I'm going to make them probably after it's dark. Lots of failure going on over here. We're not going to talk about that. Alright, the fan's off. Oh yeah, never mind this gigantic rip in the greenhouse. I've got another one over here. I've got another one way in the back over there. The roof is pretty much going to come off if we get some high winds, so I've got to replace the roof. Just wanted to throw that out there. My pink tiger. Wait a minute. I think I actually mixed up my pink tigers. This one, I believe, is the one about to start budding, but is not budding. That's weird. I thought this one was actually budding and the other one wasn't. Alright, whatever. But got all kind of beautiful growth right down here at the bottom. It was topped right in there. Actually, if you can see where it's topped, tiny little branch. And these 2 main are like twice at least bigger than the original. My Sugar Rush, maybe we can check it out. There we go. Check it out. I just have pods all over this thing, looking very nice. They do seem to be a little thin-walled. but I don't know, maybe that's the way they're supposed to be. This is my first time growing them, so I don't know. It's just an observation. Another, how about that? Peach ghost hanging out over there. Another peach ghost right over here. I'm sure I'm missing a whole pile of them, but that's the plant right down there. I've got 6 in this 17-gallon tote. It's kind of tangling up here. Grasshopper damage a little bit. So this is one of the guys that I want to get out of here. Same as right here, my Dragon Cayenne. How could I didn't even need to look at the name. All I had to do is look at the pods. Look at that. Looking awesome. And the whole plant itself is looking very nice. Standing up very tall. Quick look at all the roots. How about this stuff? That's what I'm talking about. I want to see white roots like that. And so I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a little more time on the Kratky type, or the Kratky beds over there, and see what they do. But ultimately, if they're not going to produce white roots like this, I'm going to throw an air stone in there. Look at that. So that's looking very beautiful. Trying to remember to show off the roots on all of the plants. Holy cow, look at this. All right, here we're pretty much level right here, and that's how tall these guys are. I don't know how tall that is. At least 2 foot, 2.5 feet, possibly getting to 3. The white peach, wait, no, that's another, or no, oh, dropping leaves. That's another thing. Got a couple leaves here every once in a while popping off, but I'm not that worried. Tons of new growth here at the very base of my Reaper that was topped, and it is perking up very big. We've got the peach ghost right next to it, kind of overshadowing it, so it kind of needs to get out of here, and it's getting gigantic, so it should be one of the volunteers for the new garden. Yeah, let's get rid of these old leaves. Right over here, my Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. As you can see, tons and tons and tons of growth all down low. Probably shouldn't have topped it if it's such a low rider like that, but very nice. Starting to just barely put out buds here. Wait till you see the other one. It's looking way better. But it's very small and it's crowded amongst all these other ones, so it would do pretty good once it's away from everybody and can, you know, do its own thing. My ghost here, this guy, looking very nice. As you can see, maybe it's being overshadowed by what I believe is another white or peach ghost, or no, white peach or peach, I don't know. But right here, this is the ghost pepper. It just split right there, and it's starting to pop off some pods and everything. And this is another example of why I need that other gardens, the other gardens that I purchased today. So in the back, that was my mystery plant. Look how big that guy is, and it's standing up nice and tall. Like I said, I believe that's either a white peach ghost or a peach ghost. No, I think it's a white peach ghost. I've got my red ghost in the back there, forked, very tall, looking very nice. It's got some flowers up here, some pods starting to form. Nothing really to show off, kind of like this other one right here. It's got a couple flowers, but not really anything to brag about. My Brazilian brain strain, where are they all at? What the heck? Huh, maybe I lost a whole pile of flowers today, but there's one. Another one right over here. What the heck? It did have a whole pile. I took a picture of it and put it on Google Plus earlier. So I guess I lost a whole pile of flowers. But it was really hot today. Hey, check it out. We got a spider over here. Yeah, there it comes up. I don't know, daddy longleg or whatever they call them. That's on my peach ghost over here. And where you at? There we go. Got a few pods here hanging. Another one right over here, looking very nice. A couple more buds hanging off. My caramel maruga, it's just forking and just starting to go to flower. I see that little white line on the top bud up there, so I guess that is a pod that's actually forming. Then we've got the little guy bed over here, which everybody's doing very nice. Got a red Fatale right up front. Who else? Yellow Moruga. My Trini. This one actually was having problems. Well, that's why, because there's barely any roots coming out there. But the water level was up to the cup level, so it should have been absorbing. It kind of looks like the soil's dark, so hopefully it was. My chocolate habanero over here, yellow brain strain, my chocolate habanero over here, red Fatale, who else? Another red Fatale. Yep, another red Fatale, another ghost over here, another red Fatale, looking nice. Why aren't these cups? I'm like obsessive about keeping my cups the correct direction. Chocolate Moruga, so I can see when I'm filming and don't look like I'm looking for what they are. And that way I look like I know what I'm talking about. Like, I remember where everybody is. I usually do, but as soon as the camera turns on, nope. Another yellow brain strain back here, looking very nice. And my chocolate habanero, didn't I already say that? Yeah, and the yellow brain strain. Alright, now we will, that crunch that you heard, I believe that was the snail. Take that, you little sucker. Anyway, over here, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this whole bed. As you can see, dang it, my chocolate habanero, I had to look again. My chocolate habanero, it's putting off some pods, has a bunch of buds popping off and everything, flowers over here, more over there, looking very awesome. Oh, there's a little baby bud over there, and some kind of weird, oh, that's a mosquito flying in front of me. Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, check that out. Whatever. Tons and tons of growth. Some of it are becoming little offshoots that are getting ready to start budding. That barely can see there, but it's starting to bud. More plants popping off up here, starting to bud. Look at this over here. Tons, come on man, focus. Tons of buds popping off and over here. So, hey, yeah, go for it, little buddy. One thing I am starting to complain about, if that is going to pick up, the roots, they don't look really white like the other ones do. And also, what was my other thing? Oh, they're starting, yeah, this one not so much. That's why it's not, there we go, there's some over there. Algae forming. So I should have painted the stupid buckets, but I don't know. I was trying to think, keep the heat retention down, don't spray paint them black, and then, I don't know. I was hoping that the sunlight would be kept out, but it wasn't. Here's a ghost. This one actually just started getting droopy on me today. I fixed it, yeah, but that nozzle was not even spraying on the pepper. It was spraying on the wall, and this wall right here. So yeah, I had to spin that thing and get it going, but again, the roots are just not looking like I want them to look. But there are some really white roots that are starting to form, but just not really what I'm looking for. Ahi pineapple in the back. Check out this guy, very tall, starting to put off pods. Look at that, some up there, all kind of pods all over the place. That's one of my tall guys at the greenhouse. I've also got my white peach ghost. Got some peppers popping off here. That kind of reminds me of Scotch bonnet or habanero or something, but we'll see how they end up. There's another one right over there, another one right over there, and tons of buds everywhere all throughout here. Looking beautiful. My Carolina Reaper. I just threw up pictures of this little guy up on G+, and there's a nice little flower right next to one of my pods. Another little pod right back here. Another bigger pod right over there. Got some more pods forming, ripping the greenhouse, and more just forming all over here. So that is good news. Look, another one right there, like growing into the leaf. Red Ghost, lots of growth all over this guy. Not really, well, no, there's some buds right there, actually. I was going to say it wasn't budding, but it is. Also, my habanero. This guy, look at that. Nice little habanero there. Where'd that other one go? Here we go. Just starting to lose its flower, and you can't see because my camera sucks. Another flower about to drop. Bunch of flowers about to drop. Bunch of buds all over it. Look at that. Looking really, really nice. Beautiful. Right over here, my sweet apple. Look at all this growth. Obviously, it was topped. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was topped right there. I was going to say top down there. That does not make sense. No, it's topped up there. And that's an offshoot right here. And look at that. Nice little pod forming right over there. And got more pods all over here. Look at that. What is that? I don't think they were here. Here's another one. More buds up here, flowers, all that stuff. I don't think a majority, there's another pod. I don't think a majority of these were here last week, so that's pretty quick. Yellow Moruga topped, and it's doing pretty good. And as you can see, got a bud over, or a pod over here, another pod, a flower. Oh, not a flower. Another little bud starting right there because of that white line. 3 more to go, people. Sorry for boring you. My MA Vortex was topped, and it's starting to flower. Looking very nice. I don't see any buds on here. Another MA Vortex. It's just starting to fork and throw off some buds. And last but not least is my Yellow Moruga. Look at the stalk on that. Not topped. Forking. Got some buds popping off. Ooh, I just remembered one I forgot. More flowers. Look at that. Oh, looking very nice. Another little pod starting right there. Looking very, very nice. Alright, ooh, I forgot, as I stand up in front of the fan, this is one of the ones that has been just intriguing me. Yellow Brain Strain. Look at that. I totally forgot to talk about that. I skipped right over it. Look at these pods. They are looking crazy. This one's all puckered up a little bit. This one's bumpy as heck and all puckered up. Guy in the back. There we go. Look at that thing, man. Looking very nice. Another one right up here. And I think that's all of them. Yeah. Got another one about to form over here. But yeah, look at that. Very crazy. That's my pepper of the week right there. Yellow Brain Strain. Hopefully the Brazilian will start popping off pods like this as well. Alright, well, that was probably a very long-winded walk around my super hot pepper garden and what's growing on this week. Don't forget to throw a thumbs up down below if you thought this was somewhat entertaining or fun to look around, and appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe so you can come back and check out what else I have going on in the greenhouse. You always have something going on. All kind of aquaponics going on, hydroponics in the back wall, super hots over here. And like I said, I've got those new gardens over there that I've got to go ahead and build. So I'm going to get at that, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So don't forget to go subscribe to Dave's channel, because we're a little bit shy of our goal, and we only have like, what, a week or two, or a week left. So go hit that subscribe button on his channel. Appreciate that more than subscribing to my channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, where the greenhouse roof will hopefully be replaced. Alright, I'm out of here. Later.